Period bug you every month? Do you come to the day and it hits you and it surprises you every month? Even though we have it every month, it still surprises you and probably annoys you because you feel like crap, and it slows you down, and maybe you had all these plans and you're not going to get them done. And I'm about to just change your mind a little bit on the whole process. Basically, I see our hormone, our monthly system, or our period, or menstrual cycle, or whatever you want to call it, as a tool. And really, when we get our actual period, it's a very specific time, and our hormones are at a very specific place, and we're actually an extremely intuitive and wise person, and our body is telling us to slow down and reflect and just breathe. And our low energy means that if we listen to that message, we're going to slow down, and we're going to actually have a really deep intuition. The day one of most women, like the first day of your period, is the day we're actually most in tune to tap into our unconscious. That means we have awesome intuitiveness. And if you take the time to meditate, do anything on that day that's going to help you see things clearly. Maybe it'll just even be a time to reflect on your relationships. It's a huge tool. And that whole week, those 5 days, 3 days, 2 days, whatever, when you're in that point of menstruating, it's like in the olden days. They used to separate themselves, and for women nowadays, we often just expect ourselves to be doing, and maybe we get disappointed because we don't have the energy we want. We're not having, we're not feeling vibrant, but maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe we're supposed to take a break and be wise women in that time, because the next week, and you probably know what I mean when you say you get a surge of energy right after, and you feel dynamic and you get stuff done, and that's important. That's your dynamic week. And guess what? The next week is completely different again, and that's when we have connections with people, and we can express and we can communicate, and it's a really great time for networking and being authentic and open and meeting with your friends and seeing your grandma and writing letters and just being a really authentic, connecting person. And now the week after, some women might see it as their PMS week or when they're grumpy, but I like to see it as your creative week, the week where you are just full of very cool ideas, and you can take those ideas and you can create amazing things. And if you take time that week, A, to warn people that you might not have the patience you normally have, but B, that you are a rock star at creating and clearing things out. Like I usually schedule my house cleaning very specific, like if I have a junk drawer I need to clean out, that's the week to do it in. And when you get it done, you feel amazing, and you also lose that angst that comes with the PMS. I kind of see that week of that anxiety and that lack of patience as actually it's just your body needing a creative outlet. So if you give yourself creative outlets, you're going to have an amazing week, and you're going to see parts of you and colors of you that you don't normally see, and that's going to bring it all out. And then you become aware that the next week is your wisdom week again, so you're just more in the flow. So now you can take each week as a gift rather than separate entities, or just seeing your period as it smacks you in the face every month, and it's going to surprise you, and it's going to hurt you, and it's going to slow you down. But it's actually a process, and you get to learn from it, and you start seeing your body as an amazing tool. And also you see that you're in a flow, you're in a cycle, and every new month is a new cycle. And with the tools, I want you to start journaling. You'll start learning about yourself more, and that's all part of being a woman and being awake and aware of your body. And then from that, you get aware of what you can do and who you really are, and express that. And all of a sudden, your period doesn't annoy you anymore. It wasn't built to annoy you. It's there, and we're lucky to have it because it shows us, and it gives us this. It's like our inner coach. It's like our inner guidance. And when you tap into that, you're a lot further ahead.